Well, the biggest misconception is people think they have a much larger capacity for simultaneous thought than they actually do. They think they're much better at multitasking than they are. Because of this brain's bottleneck, because of this inability to think about multiple things simultaneously, you're sort of sipping at the outside world through a straw. And you have this illusion that you understand more about what's going on around you because your brain integrates across time and puts things together into a big picture. But a lot of what your brain is doing this time, it's making predictions based on what just happened. So nothing's going to happen over there because I know nothing's over there right now. Now, that's not a big deal if I'm in a stable environment like this, but when you're trying to multitask, focus on different important streams of information, you often can miss things because your brain isn't a perfect predictor. And a great example of that is driving and talking on the phone at the same time. You can focus on a conversation, and you can go hundreds of feet down the road without actually seeing what's in front of you. And there's lots of videos, demonstrations of this blindness, inattentional blindness people have. Humans have a great ability to be flexible in their thought. They can change their line of thought from moment to moment, change their mind. But there's a cost to that, and it's something called switch cost. Your cognitive apparatus in your brain has to reconfigure from one mode of thought to another. So whenever you switch from one to another, you cognitively stumble a little bit. You slow down. You get more error prone. You miss things as your brain sort of reconfigures to the new configuration. So you're literally focusing your limited consciousness, bandwidth of consciousness on the task at hand. Then something, an email pops up or a cute cat video comes out, whatever. You switch. You have to completely switch most of your conscious thoughts, all your attention to the other thing, and you're not really. The thing you were originally working on is sort of completely out of mind. You may think you're juggling these two things very effectively, but actually you're not. You're just switching. You're not thinking about two tasks at once. You're usually doing two tasks at once. You're usually switching back and forth very rapidly with this illusion that you're keeping multiple balls in the air. But all that switching comes at a cost. I'm guilty like everybody else. I have my Android tablet, and I have my smartphone, I have my multiple screen computer. So it's a temptation. You get sucked into it, and it's hard. Everybody else is doing it, so it's hard to avoid it. And the human mind is very curious. It wants to take in information. So you sort of try to maximize all the information input, and you think you're doing yourself well when actually it's coming at a cost. So the way I get around it is I just think ahead, and I just plan. I try to work in a quiet environment. I try to remove distractions. I plan to be productive instead of trying to be overly productive by multitasking. I plan to focus.